the next section has a header in the middle and 2 columns. So let's give that a try. Back over in Builder, we can drag in a text block here. And you can make it big in a couple of ways. By clicking Edit, we can select a heading. So we can make it large. Let's make it a heading 2. By default, it is centered. So let's now add some columns because that was the next section after our header. So it's the same idea here. It's just 2 pictures that we would have to put into our columns. We'd have to style the copy. I'm going to go add some pictures to these just so we have something to look at when we preview it, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've added some pictures, and we can see here in our 3 column that we have some photos, and then down in our 2 column. And I added a little bit of copy. So let's look a little more closely at this column. We have shoes, and maybe I want to put a little blurb underneath that. In order to do that, I do the same thing that I did up here with the yellow sweater. I'm going to drag in a text box, and I'm going to drop it just beneath where it says shoes. And we can say, run for your health, or something. We just want some text to style. Let's click away over here into the Style tab, and let's give this a lighter gray color, and maybe we'll pull the font down a little bit. Let's go down to 15. Now that we have these 2 styled, what we can do is select them both by clicking and pressing the Shift key and clicking again. Now we have both of them selected. Now we want the same styled text in the other 2 columns. So you can do a couple of things. You can use Control-C to copy it if you're on a PC, or you can use Command-C if you're on a Mac. Another thing that you can do is you can duplicate it with Command or Control-D. You can also right-click on it and select Duplicate. Now we have 2 of them, and you can just drag one over to the next section. Now we just need one more. This time, let's try duplicating with the Option key. Hold down the Option or Alt key on a PC, click on your text block, and then drag it and drop it where you want it. What if we want to style one of these headers and then apply the style to already existing headers in the other columns? We can go to the Style tab for this header, and we can make some changes. Let's say 24 pixels. If you look at Everlane on their page, we can see that there's a little more space in between their letters than what we have. So let's go back here and let's try some of that for us. Let's increase our character spacing. So let's just try adding 2 pixels. Great. In order to share these styles, the font size, the color, and the character spacing with these other headers, you can do a couple of things. One is you can always right-click and see the context menu to see what's available to you. One of the things is Copy Style, or you can use the keyboard shortcut. Here we'll just click Copy Style, and we'll come here and we will select it by clicking on it, and then hold down the Shift key and select the other one. Then right-click again and choose Paste Style. Ta-da! And you can see if you click on one of them, it has that text color, the 24 pixel font size, and the 2 pixel character spacing. We might want these pictures to be a little bit longer. If we Shift click on each one of these pictures and grab the handle of any one of them on the bottom and then drag down, we'll drag them all at the same time and they can all become a little bit longer. Let's make sure we have everyone in the frame. Perfect.
That completes part 3 of the Getting Started. Continue on to step 4 to learn how to create the next part of the page.